Hello everybody, welcome back to Dying Light the Following.
Oh my god, why are we doing this?
What do you mean?
We're doing side quests. Why?
Because the majority of this DLC is side quests. Blame the developers. So I'm gonna go this way. And hopefully find that treasure over there. That it is, if I can find a freaking road that goes straight there. I'm guessing the only closest thing to a road that goes there would be going this way. Okay. So, what are you doing, Cruxy?
I'm trying to cut cards.
Alright. For some reason, Cruxy's really into Magic the Gathering. He's a nerd! No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I should let these guys know. Okay, so I opened a box of booster packs. Which, and in one of these packs, I opened a Masterworks, which is a super rare series of cards that they release with every few set expansions.
Yeah.
This one is focused around artifacts.
Yes.
Now, the rate.
I'm listening.
To get one of these cards.
Your mic's kind of breaking out.
Maybe more.
Uh-huh.
I remember. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So the rate to open one of these in a booster booster pack is 1 in 1,500 or more.
Oh. Well then.
So when I opened this, I was like,
you had a little mini
I was
stroke.
quite surprised. I was quite surprised because I talked to the guy at the store, and he ran like what the trade-in value for this particular card would be.
Yes.
It's called the Sword of Fire and Ice. Now, there is a format called Modern, which regularly uses like red and blue colors.
Uh-huh.
This sword, when equipped to a creature,
oh god,
gives protection from those colors. So it prevents damage spells, all this stuff. Basically, it interrupts the main decks, and was like. But yeah, anyways, that's why it's so valuable. And the trade-in value for this is $170.
And that is in Canadian land dollars.
No, that's in American dollars.
Oh, never mind then.
Yep. So it's all shiny and foily, and I love it. Oh, and for reference, the store that I bought the booster box from,
yes,
they have opened. Well, it must be about 100 booster boxes, and they only got one lesser valued Masterworks card called a Chrome Mox, and it's currently on sale in their display booth for $130.
Well then, sounds to me like you need to be careful.
I do need to be careful. I have this in protective sleeves up the wazoo.
No, I'm not so worried about the protective sleeves as much as I'm worried about some guy just like mugging you.
The only person capable of doing that knows that I would steal his shit and pawn them off to recoup the costs in a heartbeat if I found out he stole from me.
That escalated quicker.
What? I'm very ruthless when it comes to stealing.
I know, I ain't
Yeah, I made this fact fully aware with him, and he knows not to fuck around with my shit.
Cruxy language.
What? I'm just being honest.
I know.
But yeah, other than that, I pulled
Oh god, this is gonna hurt.
a whole bunch of other stuff, and I'm currently, for those who are into Magic the Gathering, I play Commander EDH, where you pick one legendary creature and you build a deck around them.
I don't understand any of this.
Yeah, it's basically for the for the MTG players who have come across your channel.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Nothing
I'm
against
building.
it, it's just I was more of a Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon cards kind of guy as a kid.
This is more.
And I do realize that, as far as I've heard anyways, that Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Are essentially just Magic the Gathering clones.
Yeah, they are. Magic the Gathering is the original,
Yeah, that's what I figured.
and it's still going strong.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Treasure.
I'm building a red-white Depala deck, which focuses around dwarves and vehicles that were released in Kaladesh, which was the newest expansion.
Okay.
I'm not including.
I is confuzzled now.
I'm not using the sword, but I am using a whole bunch of other cards that I got, which are high value and lovely.
I'm confuzzled. No, not about the card game. The treasure, well, one of the 4 treasures I'm looking for is supposed to be down here somewhere, and I'm not seeing it. I don't know, maybe I have to follow the pathway.
Did you turn around and look up your ash? Because it might be there.
No, Krux. How rude of you.
I'm not rude. You could. How should I know that you used that as a dildo or not?
Because I don't stick things up my butt. I'm not you.
True.
I treat my butt.
But once you try it, you can never go back. Let me tell you that.
I don't think I want to start.
It's liberating. Just kidding.
God.
And it doesn't make you any less of a man, which is actually perfect.
Only real men take it up the butt.
No, only real men say that they love it.
God. I'm just gonna start calling you Remy Krux.
Is that supposed to be a play on... Oh god, what's his name?
Remy Tim?
Like the Ratatouille thing?
I don't know. I never watched Ratatouille.
My god, you've got to look up Ratatouille and just understand that situation.
I don't get it. And I'm so freaking confused right now. Can you look something up for me quickly, please?
No!
I've already done this quest before, Krux.
See, you've done this quest before, so you know what you're doing.
But back then I looked it up too.
Oh, I don't care. Just
Krux, for the sake of the episode, we're already at 8
you're-
minutes, and I've been swimming around and I've accomplished nothing.
under the sea,
Wait.
under the sea.
I may have just been an idiot. Hold on a second.
There you go.
No, don't say that.
So nothing short of your usual self. Okay.
Why are you so mean to me?
I'm not mean to anybody.
Anyways, I found the treasure.
Yay!
And it is a revolver. Next.
Fantastic.
Where is the graveyard? I guess the graveyard isn't actually that far away, so I'll do that one next. And this entire thing is rigged with bombs.
So that's
Because
gonna be
the old
fun.
man is very freaking crazy. You're saying?
Sounds like someone we both know.
Do you know somebody that's rigged with bombs?
Or something else.
I don't know. I don't know, Krux, you're losing me here.
You should know these things. Anyways, whatever.
Unless you're saying that Gin is full of explosives in his butt or something, I don't know.
You said it, not me?
No. It's all you.
No.
It's all you.
Last thing I want is explosive diarrhea.
I don't know. Hey, I've heard you like sticking nitroglycerin up your butt or something.
That was an isolated incident, and we agreed not to talk about it.
Okay, go away, Mr. Hammer.
No, it was to do hammer time.
No. God dang it, there's gonna be an exploding zombie! Always a freaking exploding zombie in front of me. Go away.
Because it's an exploding zombie, and it wants to diddle your gumdrops.
I don't want my gumdrops diddled. I need an adult.
I'm an adult.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No. Okay, I found a barricade. This is a bad place to be.
Can you imagine though if something like that happened? I imagine something like that happened when somebody was saying, "Oh, I need an adult." I am an adult. Not you.
Well, I think that's already been like joked about in Family Guy or something.
Yeah, probably.
Ways it probably is.
I wouldn't put it past them.
I don't know, maybe it's been joked about in South Park. I haven't watched South Park in a long time. I want to watch South Park again, but there was a few years back where, because apparently they just like, for some reason, they put their entire series on their own website and just let people watch it for free on the internet.
Oh, how nice.
It's actually pretty cool. Or at least they did a few years ago. I'm not sure if it's still like that. I hope it is. And like one time,
You can probably find it on a streaming website or something.
Oh no, I mean like this was on South Park's official website. I think when I checked, they had probably over like 15 seasons or something. I'm not sure.
Ooh, cool.
I need to get back into that.
Teen handcuffed for stealing milk carton.
I think that's old news. Oh, the fact that it happens in America, it's just freaking... Ugh.
Mother outraged about daughter learning about Islam.
Yeah, I know, I saw that. And of all things, it's in my freaking state.
Yep.
Well, I say of all things, but it actually doesn't surprise me. Freaking Bible Belt. Okay, there's a little few too many zombies.
Then the other one with the
Ow.
police department like slamming a guy against the windshield and actually cracking the windshield.
They don't learn.
And do you know?
Like
No, and they tried to cover it up, it being like, oh, they placed him on the hood of the car as per protocol.
Oh, what was he? A freaking 1,000 pounds to just place it and crack it? No, you're not fooling anybody, you idiots.
No. He was at least like skinny to moderately built.
Yeah, I thought so. You know, these cops. Don't take this the wrong way, people. If a cop does their job properly, I have no problem with cops. But when they go around just needlessly killing or abusing people, no, there's a freaking problem. I mean, freaking, what's his name? Crutcher. They had no business killing him. They weren't even after him in the first place. They killed him because they just happened to come across him while searching for some other dude.
Mm-hmm.
and he had committed no crime. And on top of that, they tried to claim he wasn't holding his hands up, while in the video footage he was very clearly holding his hands up. I know, sorry I got into politics, but this cop nonsense is driving me nuts. I'm sick of them murdering people.
Mm-hmm.
And getting away.
Did you hear what he did?
Oh.
He jaywalked.
And yet they wonder why nobody trusts them anymore. I mean, they're going like...
So he had what looked like 3 cops, according to the video, handcuff him, bring him over to the cruiser, and slam his head against the windshield.
Idiots.
Cracking it. Yeah.
These cops are gonna start a war with the citizens at this rate.
The Simpsons?
The citizens. Citizen.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is just getting ridiculous. There's protests about police killing people, and yet almost every day, as if just to mock the protesters, they keep freaking killing people. Not only that, there was a recent story I read where in some places they're actually trying to crack down on that sort of thing with either like forced body cams or forced dash cams on their cop cars, right?
But you see, the thing with that is that they'll either corrupt the footage, cover the camera, or get rid of the audio.
That's what I was about to say. Is friggin' with the body cams, they're just flat out turning them off and pretending that they didn't know how to turn it on or some crap. And then with in one like city or state, I don't remember which it was, for the dash cams, they're popping their hood open whenever they pull somebody over. And then pretending that's not to cover it. And what they tried to say was it's to ventilate their car to keep it from overheating. Cars are not that badly designed. There's people who don't need to do that in hotter areas. So I don't know who the crap they think they're fooling.
Yeah.
Well,
there was also another thing. God, I'm trying to remember.
Found the famous saber. You can show it to Jazir if he's still alive. Would love to see his face when he finally gets it back. Okay. Found Jazir's saber. Anyways, go ahead.
No, sorry. I'm trying to remember. There's a story that was a few months ago regarding cops, and I cannot for the life of me remember it.
Well, I can't blame you, considering just about every story I've heard about them for the past few months has been them killing somebody.
It's regarding dash cams and all that stuff.
Either killing or abusing somebody. And I know
probably.
Here's one thing that drives me nuts. They'll go, oh, it's a few bad apples or something. The problem is the ones that are supposedly the good apples.
Oh no! I remember.
I'm listening.
Okay. Sorry again to interrupt, but it was reported that there was a guy.
Yeah.
Who was called to a domestic dispute with a suicidal gentleman.
Oh, wait. Oh.
He had a gun, and what he was trying to do was cop-assisted suicide.
Oh no, yeah, I remember that. He freaking tried to commit suicide. And one good cop didn't shoot him. He talked him down. And then the other cops that showed up freaking murdered him. And then fired the guy that didn't murder him. Because they're freaking idiots.
Exactly. That's the exact story that I was referring to, and I couldn't remember because goes to show you can't remember the good guys from like all the bad stuff that's happening around, because the bad outweighs the good.
Yeah. That's the thing, is like a lot of times whenever a cop does something good, either they don't get reported on it, or the corrupt police station they happen to be working for fires them for it.
Mm-hmm.
Like there was one story I remember from, it was like 1 or 2 years ago, where it was another suicidal guy, except I don't think he was trying to commit suicide by cop. He was just trying to commit suicide in general. And freaking one good cop talked him down. And he was sitting there calmly. The cop left the room for a second to like go get him a drink or something. And then the other cops came in and started tasering the crap out of him. And when the other cop came back, they tried to force him to taser him. And then they fired him when he didn't. You don't freaking taser suicidal people, you idiots.
Yep.
And then there's the one where there was a young black girl who was having a seizure, and the cop freaking tasered her, and then when her mom rightfully started yelling at them for tasering her daughter when she's having a freaking seizure, they taser her mom too. This drives me nuts.
Weapons free.
We have enough problems in this country. We don't need our cops murdering people or abusing them.
Or thoroughly disabling.
I mean, that was another story the other day. Is now they're essentially executing mentally disabled people too, or at least they are if they're black, because a few weeks ago, like 1 or 2 weeks ago, story popped up. There was this one guy, he's mentally disabled, he's having some problems. His sister calls the cops, asks them to help him. They put a bullet in his head. Well, I don't know if they put a bullet in his head, but they did kill him. You can't even call the cops to help you when the situation should be... They escalated too much. I just hate hearing about this horrible stuff. Like, I'm not saying, like, don't report on it. Please do report on it and freaking do something about it. I just wish it wasn't happening, so I didn't have to hear about it. Because I don't like it when bad things happen. Sorry, I went on a little rant there, but this kind of thing's just been bugging me for a long time. You okay?
As it should.
No, I was asking if you were okay, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay.
Anyway, sorry to go into politics, but I mean, most people, I would hope, most people can agree this situation is just freaking ridiculous. Something needs to be done about it. Which, that's another thing, do you watch Jimmy Dore?
Jimmy Dore.
He's a comedian that works for TOIT, but he also has his own channel.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, one, he's funny. You should watch him. He's freaking hilarious. And he's, like, the one TOIT member right now that isn't freaking shilling for Hillary. But, anyways, with that out of the way, he did a video the other day talking about, like, how much training, like, how many hours of training or whatever people need to do certain jobs. And pretty much throughout the entire U.S., there's a lot of jobs you would think would be, like, menial jobs or something that are getting a lot more training as, like, required. Like, people are required to take a lot more training for those jobs than they are to do the police, be a police officer. Like, I think one of them was something like, freaking a police officer needing less training than a barber, or something like that, or a hairstylist, something like that.
I am reading Facebook, and oh my god, they started the Halloween warnings early.
Halloween warnings early?
Yep.
Is it about freaking, like, crap in candy or something? Like
Nope.
poison? No, what?
Nope. Okay, I'm gonna read the Facebook post.
Okay.
Dear parents, please teach your annoying little shits to be sensitive to others. Halloween should be fun for everyone, and no one should be confronted with costumes that are comprised of microaggressions and cultural appropriation.
Oh, that's...
If your children triggers others by knocking on their door and dehumanizing them.
Wait. Are you serious? I mean, like...
Yeah. Let me continue. Panda,
Yeah,
let me continue.
Go ahead.
Expect legal action.
Really now?
Please share with your friends to make Halloween more tolerant. We encourage you to print this out and put this on your door as a warning. Happy Samhain, so mote it be. Now, the picture here is like the poster that you're supposed to post on your door, where in big letters says "No candy for bigoted children," and there's 6 examples. If your child's costume is racist,
Yeah.
a Native American girl costume,
Wait,
promotes violence, army man costume with a toy machine gun.
but a Native American costume isn't necessarily racist. Like, it depends on the intention of the person wearing it.
I know. Is objectifying, female police officer holding handcuffs.
Well, that's well, obviously that's for perverted. I would hope no kids are freaking doing that.
They're all pictures of kids.
For God's sake. Well, I mean, a kid might do it for innocent reasons, but not understand the, like...
I know, but they're calling them out and saying, I will sue you if your kid comes to my door wearing a costume like this.
Okay, well, that person's an idiot. You can't do that.
Yeah. Okay, so the last 3. Is ableist, a little kid in a Superman costume.
Wait, what?
Yep.
How does that work?
I don't know. Is sexist, girl in a princess costume.
Please tell me this is a joke.
This is not a joke.
This has to be a joke.
And this is in America.
This person has become a parody of themselves.
And the last one, and this is funny, but actually kind of appropriate. Promotes rape culture. Little kid in a pirate outfit.
Oh, for God's sake.
Please leave our property immediately.
Please tell me this has to be a joke in some way. This person has to be trolling.
No, actually, if you can let me, I'll see if I can find. I'm looking at it on my phone, so.
I mean, is this the freaking girl that freaked out over the hula thing?
I don't frickin' know.
It seems like it, or someone that she'd be friends with.
Let's see here. The Facebook page is Gaia's Dancing Indigo Children.
What?
I don't know. I honestly do not know. But I'm sharing the image via that. This is the picture.
I don't know.
Look at it.
I guess I'll. Well, I'm not sure if I should leave a link for it in freaking the comment section or anything, because that might cause problems.
That will cause problems.
Yeah, please don't.
All of the comments to this are like essentially what you're saying, but in more derogatory terms.
You know, it's a good thing my teeth are gone, because otherwise this would be giving me more of a headache.
Mm-hmm.
Well, my wisdom teeth, that is, not all my teeth.
Oh, one of my friends actually commented on this.
Oh, God.
Wow, since when has Halloween been so liberal? I dressed as a princess, hobo, Indian princess, but most of my life I was a witch. They should have hung me for that.
Oh, my lord.
Oh my god.
Anyways, people, I know this person that is being talked about is a freaking idiot. Don't harass them. Just ignore them. So please just ignore them. They'll disappear over time once you just ignore them. They're doing this for attention.
Yeah.
They're either doing this for
Here.
attention or they just have really bad social skills.
I am trying. Oh wait, no, it's wait, someone's saying it's satire, but I don't know.
I hope so because
I hope so too because it's
I understand if it's something like an actual racist costume, like someone dressing up as the KKK or some racist depiction of a monkey or something, that sort of thing. Well, like those freaking pricks that were dressing up, wearing a gorilla mask and freaking handing people nooses. Well, no, carrying a noose and handing people bananas.
I don't know.
Oh wait, didn't you hear about that?
I think I may have. I've honestly forgot.
There's been a few incidents where some freaking racist prick, and they'd pretend otherwise, of course, but they'd freaking go to a Black Lives Matter protest and put on a gorilla mask, carry around a noose, and hand them bananas because he's an idiot.
Yay! Oh, okay. Here's the next post.
Cruxy, by the way.
Yeah.
We're kind of long over time. We're at 31 minutes.
All right.
So you guys get a bonus 11 minutes of us talking about random crap on Facebook. Sorry about that, people.
Yeah.
But yes, I guess we'll end this episode here. So if you enjoyed this, leave a like and subscribe, leave a comment, and we'll see you in the next episode. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.